Hello, everyone. Welcome to your reading. We are going to get a message from Spirit about whatever is going on right now, guidance for right now, and links for all the decks that I'm using in this reading, as well as links to book a personal reading with me, are listed below. So let's get right into this. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to you today, what you need to hear. All right, the sacred rapture. This is a very beautiful energy. For some of you, a big time breakthrough in relationships in your life, especially romantic partnerships, okay? So let's go to the book. Let's get deeper insight about this card. And it says, let yourself be seen. Search for the deeper spiritual purpose and opportunity for healing beneath conflict and suffering. If you have been in pain, this oracle brings a message of a joyful breakthrough. Your soul is growing stronger, more able to have faith and wisdom than in judgment or doubt. Commit to your spiritual path and know you are making progress, even if things seem more difficult for a time. Know that any such difficulty is part of your healing and that you will successfully move through it. Trust yourself. So a lot of healing going to be taking place in the days and weeks that follow this message. And for many of you, this is going to be in regards to a relationship, romance, family, friendship connection, high romance. And this could also be within the relationship you have with yourself or the relationship you have with the universe, with spirit, just where you've really been suffering, where you've really been struggling. This is talking about a breakthrough, especially around relationships. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper into this message. Oh yeah, look at what just flew out. We got the Five of Cups. So where you're being sad, you're having a breakthrough, a deep healing in this space, even if things feel quite challenging as you're watching this reading. And I think this is the first time this card has come out in all the reads that we've been doing with the White Light Oracle. Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Okay, so you've got two fives coming through, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Fives are all about the challenge that facilitates great change in our life. So look at this as growing pains, whether this is just something you're going through in your life or this is around a relationship that is strained or just very painful for you at present. These are growing pains, and you have a change coming here with this Page of Pentacles and this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, pages and aces are new energy. Pages are about messages, and aces are the possibility, the potential. Both of them new energy, young energy that has longevity to it. Things are going to reshape themselves. Things are going to grow. And for some of you, this could be where in a situation with somebody romantically, it's like they haven't been wanting to commit, or they haven't been putting their all into the relationship. And these two paired up definitely can talk about a change of heart within them, where they realize they're losing you, or they're destroying this connection by their lack of commitment, their lack of willingness to really invest themselves, and this is them putting more energy into this connection. Some of you, this could be a relationship that you have with money right now, where you're not feeling like you have enough, but this is positive news about money. This is some unexpected money coming in. This could even be getting a job offer if you've been out there applying. This is an elevation in your money, your abundance, your resources. And then you've got the Hermit over here, and the Hermit is on a journey, right? Growing and learning, and can feel very lonely at times, okay? But the Hermit is on a journey, and this represents you, and that's why I'm saying these are growing pains. This Five of Cups, this Five of Pentacles, and there's going to be a shift to these energies. With the Five of Cups, a positive message coming in. With the Five of Pentacles, very lackful energy. Some resources are coming in, and you're realizing that you're wiser and stronger than you've given yourself credit for in the past, and you've learned a lot. So let's pull some more tarot. Let's go deeper. Nine of Pentacles. Excellent. And you know, some of you that have really been struggling about a relationship that's ended, a romantic partnership, this is you coming out of that sadness, that Five of Cups, and thoroughly embracing your singlehood and feeling good and feeling confident, and remembering that you are a catch and anybody would be lucky to have you, okay? But this is also very positive when it comes to finances. Lots of Pentacles. King of Wands. Five of Wands. So we got 3 5s, 5 5 5. Six of Cups. And Queen of Swords. Okay. You know what? If you've been wanting somebody back in your life from the past, I feel this is a message where you're really getting over that, because the Queen of Swords is kind of a cold energy, like I've shut my heart off. Why? Because I've been waiting for you for so long to come back or to apologize that I just don't care anymore. I've grown out of that energy. Five of Cups, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, okay? I've been alone for too long on my own. I'm not missing you anymore. I don't want you back anymore. I am moved on. I am over this, okay? So some of you, that's where this healing is taking place, is the connection you have with yourself, where you're really coming to the realization that you are over somebody. You don't want them back anymore. You don't miss them. And you know, there was a time in my life where I was so in love with somebody. He was the love of my life. I've never loved anybody more than him, you know, prior to my connection with him. And when our relationship ended, I had always hoped, you know, that one day we would be able to find our way back to each other. But now, where I'm at mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I realize what I was missing about that relationship no longer exists. It's too much time has passed. I have changed. He's probably changed a great deal, and not being so entrenched in those emotions of love for him, I see all the things about him that were very painful, and I don't want him back anymore. And that's kind of what I'm feeling for some of you guys, is there was somebody that you just really thought was your one, and you had hoped one day you guys would be able to find your way back to each other. But now, just with the way energy is shifting and changing, you are realizing, I'm over you. I've waited too long, or I see all the ways that you were awful and abusive and I deserve better. Because the only time we stay in an abusive, toxic relationship is when we lack love for ourselves. Because when you truly love, honor, and value yourself, your soul will not allow you to stay with somebody who's abusive and toxic. It won't happen. It will just feel far too much of the disrespect. It will just not even fit on you. Okay. And so some of you are realizing that you love yourself now, and therefore you could never be with somebody who is so cruel and so mean. And so some of you, this rapture is you coming to the realization, I'm over that person. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready. And that goes back to this card right here, the ultimate singles card, where I'm ready to meet somebody new. I've healed my emotional wounds. I'm not carrying around this emotional baggage anymore. I've learned from the energy of the 5, and I'm ready to move forward. Okay. Others of you, this definitely could be where you and somebody just have not been seeing eye to eye, fighting, questioning, do I even stay connected to this person? And you're both kind of coming into a place of deeper growth and seeing this connection through the eyes of your soul, and realizing that these challenges that you've been going through has actually made you guys stronger, and you're overcoming this energy. Okay. And for others of you, this has nothing to do with like romance or anything like that. It's the circumstances you've been dealing with in life. And again, you're realizing how strong you are, and your mind and your heart is changing about your circumstances, about yourself, and about what is possible in the future. And I do see there could be some abundance, some money coming in for some of you. And some of you are receiving very positive news from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Rebirth. Every end is a new beginning. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Yes. A lot of you, this is about getting over somebody. Truly, you realize you're good now. You don't want them back. You're ready for a new experience. You're ready to really release the past because you realize how much you've changed and grown. Resilience. Resilience is your source of strength and challenges. See? And you realize how strong you are. Freedom. Freedom comes from inner liberation. Yes, absolutely appropriate message right there. And insight. Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude. So some of you, your heart and your mind is absolutely changing, okay? You see things so differently now. You see yourself, you see your past, you see these challenges, this heartache that you've been dealing with, and you're not feeling like a victim. You're realizing how much it's grown you, how much it's changed you, how much wiser you are, how much stronger you are. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.